Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. Once again, the $104,000 Bitcoin price still hangs around. Can you please get out of here? What the hell is this? It's like a 4-year-old got a crayon and went up, down, up, down. It's got, friends, literally, if you don't believe in the simulation, I mean, like, have a look at this price chart. Now you do. What's going on here? Well, fine. I've got plenty of good news, friends. Richard Hart tweeted again about pDAI, the People's DAI, the P tokens. We're going to go through some stuff, friends. The Bitcoin Maxis are absolutely seething with hatred because it turns out we found out Cripple, so XRP Cripple, they have been the ones in the government's ear telling them not to do a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but to call it a digital asset one, to do like include everything. So we're like stuck. We're like, wait a minute. We know this leads down a bad path eventually later on, but it's going to pump our bags because that means all the altcoins. Because, you know, XRP, friends, they don't like Ethereum either. But here's the thing. You can like not like Ethereum, but it's too useful. It's got all the stable coins. It's got the adoption and all the developers out here. So it's a very, very tough spot. But let's continue today. So look, when we look at anything, I'm always going to be checking out the altcoins. Everyone is wondering what the hell is going on with altcoins. Others BTC is still sliding. I know, friends, I know. And look, they might slide just a bit more if Solana starts draining out and a couple of meme coins attached to it and Ethereum stays down. But we really don't have to be concerned because we have the 4-year cycle still in play. And look, you're wondering, Sommi, this is not going up in the year of the bull. What is happening, sir? Well, firstly, it's been like 1-2 candles as well. But also, friends, I don't want to be racist. However, in 2017, look, January was slow. Okay, look, man, I don't like doing this. We just keep moving the goalposts every day. This is literally how you make it, by the way. You think it's going to go well. It doesn't. And you're like, okay, now I'm a long-term investor. How long are we talking about? A year? Sweet. Okay, a year passes. Okay, another year? Sweet. 3 years? Okay. Then you feel like it's never going up. That's pretty much everybody's experiencing crypto ends up being like that. But you're slaves of the 4-year cycle. Okay, so ultimately, it was slow in 2017 at the start. And look, it doesn't even have to repeat that. Why? Just like, I don't know, just Donald Trump. The same president is back in. We're also in a tightening inflationary interest rate type of regime. There's light touch regulation with crypto. Stock market's pumping. There's so many similarities at 2017. Like, friends, you gotta understand, man, like 2017, in 2.5 years ago, I was saying we're never gonna see that again. I was saying that. That is how much disbelief I'm in. Because they gave us Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETF early. And Donald Trump matrix dodged the planned assassination bullet. And the corrupt SEC, the regulation was so trash, they did no progress for 4 years. He has to literally like unleash everything to get all the money back into crypto in the US of A. Okay, so ultimately it's all pretty much played out now. All the news events that could possibly line up in our favor have lined up. But you know, a lot of people are wondering as well, why are we moving then if the news events? Yeah, because Fed, look, just I'll tell you now, Habibi Albi, the news events, they do not give you the fundamentals. I know, trust me, it's very confusing for new people. And there are people in crypto, they've been here for 5 years, they still don't understand the concept. They don't understand that news events, it's just literally trying to like spark a light, okay? But it doesn't make the bomb. That's all it is, okay? The bomb's eventually going to go off. And the news event is just trying to like maybe make that, you know, your friends, you know, see like there's that bomb, you know, the classic Mario bomb. There's like that white string and it's like the string is like burning inside. Yeah, the news event is just, now the bomb is either going to be a big move up or big move down. The bomb, it's lit already, okay? It's lit already and the string, and a news event just tries to accelerate it. It can accelerate it, that's all. All right, that's all the news event does. It does not change the fact that the bomb is there already. It doesn't actually do it. It doesn't make the bomb either. It's just literally that little fuse part going, which is going to be very helpful at the macro top and macro bottom of these cycles. Because at the macro top, everyone will say that this time is different. There is like, you know, we're signing in, we're buying ETFs. Donald Trump's owning XRP, altcoins are going. This is extended everything, right? That's the words they'll use. And they are very compelling. Trust me, man. It ain't easy, man. Not easy. You're like, oh, man. Like, friends, you remember with Donald Trump's coin, okay, I was literally, man, friends, I literally made my video here, okay? I made my video here and I go, look, I said, I'm not telling you start calling tops or anything. I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying, live in the moment. Look how hard it is to tell people, hey, Donald Trump might be a sell signal for Solana. What was everybody saying? It's just the start. He chose Solana. Solana is the trophy victor. Solana has won. Now, of course, I'm just having fun here. But it is, I just want you to think about that. See how tough it was? No one believes you. And that's why when I do these, friends, I'm here to help you, but also I'm not here to argue with you, okay? I don't like arguing. I don't care. I do my own thing, okay? Talking to people is one thing. Arguing and trying to get them to change their mind, totally different, okay? Trying to get you to change your mind, like, why would, like, it's like Lionel Messi on the field, yeah? He walks around, if he sees, like, a crappy defender on the other team, he doesn't, like, tell the referee to stop the match so he can help the guy how to play. He's like, bro, move. You're losing. I don't care. I'm going to dribble around you. I'm going to put the ball at the back of the net. You see what I mean, friends? That's the attitude you got to have. You got to be an assassin. Now, let's go through the cracky news. We have Wall Street. So, Wall Street, guys. Hey, everybody, I'm a Wall Street guy. Yeah. They're actually coming into crypto, like, even more now. They've been in crypto since day one, by the way. So, Wall Street CEOs are ready to go bigger in crypto. What does that mean? I don't know. Does it mean launching a layer 2 chain? Does it mean they just find very simple ways to get money. So, a lot of people probably think of complex stuff. It won't be that complex, Habibi. You know what they'll probably do? They'll just offer buying Bitcoin and Ethereum on the bank account page where you can just sign up and then you can just invest through them. And they just take slippage. They'll just take, hey, we'll charge you 1%. There you go. By the way, I just thought of that. My gosh, what's going to happen to Coinbase's revenue from that? That's big. Imagine all the American banks would be like, you know what, just buy it through us. Sweet. We just go source it out there. Because Coinbase, they have like insanely high fees anyway. These banks, oh man, that's. But then like, it introduces this problem. Now everybody becomes a punter because they got their bank account. So what do? But also, you won't be able to withdraw it. You'll just be able to keep it there. It's like a ledger on the account. But it is, see, friends, did I tell you, friends, all the magic here? I've been pegging my nipples. I've been tweaking my nipples the whole time. I've been telling you, like, crazy, insane news events just appear in the year after the Bitcoin halving year. That's it. Isn't it funny? It's been happening right now. And with that, I think it's time to crank a bit. You belong to me. Can we please pump, sirs? I've been losing my mind here. We all feel that way. The US securities regulator opens the door for Wall Street banks to hold crypto. Literally, as I just mentioned to you, banks, it's not going to, like, everyone thinks, oh, they're going to make DeFi applications. No, bro. They're just going to literally, hey, retail, what do you want? You want Bitcoin because you hear about it in the news? We'll sell it to you to pay us a 1% fee. It might be as simple as that. But, friends, that's not bad. That's good, okay? You want the world to be infected with the mind share in a positive way. You want to be infected with the mind share of crypto. You want them, because effectively, friends, this is how we all win, okay? We just want people to have crypto on their watch list. That's it. It'll go up without them. And that's it. You don't even need to tell them to buy. Just watch it. Just watch it. Because, you know, we all know, how do people come into altcoins? They come in and they go, hey, I remember when Bitcoin was $500 all those years ago. It's now 200x bigger at $100,000. I've got this coin here that's 10 cents. Do you think it can hit $1,000? That's literally it. Conversation stops there. You don't need to explain his T-shares and yield and liquidity and layer 2s and the blobs of Ethereum upgrade and the pec muscles and Vitalik's brain. Like, dude, all of these, that's because we're deep insiders, friends. But it's people, friends. It's literally as simple as Pokemon. You go in the Pokemon, you go into the tall grass, you catch a Pokemon, that's it. They're now in your permanent starting pack. But you didn't need to do much. You just threw the Pokeball at them. Okay, how do you throw a Pokeball at somebody's retail out there or somebody's not in crypto? They basically throw it at themselves. They go, hey, oh my gosh, that Bitcoin used to be at $1. It's $100,000 now. Everybody's getting rich without me. There you go. It's done. The candles need to go up first, though. Okay, so we all know that. You can tell them this in the bear market, like I tried to tell everybody 450,000 times. It didn't matter. That's actually the most frustrating thing at all. But also, that's the cycle. cycles move up and down. So I knew, I go, there must be some sort of block in people's minds to buy at bottoms and to sell at tops, which is exactly what we've come to describe. Gayscale have filed for Litecoin ETF. Don't tell my neighbor that, friends. He's going to go really wild about that. So there's about 7 people in the world use Litecoin, and it's probably just sent it to exchanges to dump. So those 7 people are euphoric right now. Now, even when I'm wondering, okay, so what's the joke with behind Litecoin? So Litecoin's very, very old, 2013. It was meant to be the silver to Bitcoin, but now there's no tech in it. You can't just say all Litecoin did was that fork Bitcoin is a store of value and it just sits there and does nothing. Say Ethereum is more like the sexier silver because Ethereum actually does something different. Okay, it actually did, for those 10 years. Hopefully they stop drinking soy. What's it going to mean for the price? I mean, we'll see. I hope they all move up. I would love to see them move up. That means like we're all literally going to win. Remember, friends, in my opinion, we've already won because XRP, the price of the XRP token, the fact that it already zoomed up is very, very exciting for me because it's told us that, hey, doesn't matter what your coin does, man. If your coin just hangs around, if your community just believes, you'll eventually get this big snap up. You do. That's the truth of the matter. Especially, see, we always knew that with Bitcoin, but it was up to the altcoins. Also, friends, Gayscale filed for Solana's ETF, and I got to remind you, might get through some with my tab later, but they've got $13 billion unlocked. So $2.5 billion is FTX in 1 month, which is like guaranteed sell. Not like, oh, maybe we'll hang around for 6 months. So the other ones, they could think about not selling. FTX is like, no, they have to like click sell. Now, it can get absorbed over time. It can. Remember, it's important to watch your SOL ETH ratio. I know there's a weekly chart, but it will be, look, if this, you don't know, it could keep going up. It could flip Ethereum. It could. It just, man, if this goes down, if that goes down, the writing's going to be on the wall in terms of like, hey, bro, the US president launched a coin on your chain and you'd been running up. That was your explosion. You won the game. You literally won. But see, that's the thing, friends. When prices go up, when people believe they've won, they don't think, oh, if I exit and if I don't exit and we drop from first place down to 10th, that's a long way drop. They don't think like that because they're really confident. But also, you don't blame them as well because like if you tried to do that with Bitcoin, you got it wrong. So I know it's tough. You can't just like sell something because like you're always winning because the winners keep winning. But then if you look at winners keep winning, what happened in 2021? Many of the winners stopped winning, didn't they? That's another interesting point to think about. So yeah, the game, it is a game. It is a game. We have to work through the quirks. That's why we're friends. As mentioned before, Bitcoin Maxis are seething with anger because cripple executives, they've been stopping that Bitcoin strategic reserve. So this is interesting, right? Ripple on their website, okay, so this is not, what I'm about to tell you, it's going to sound like FUD to you, but it's not. Everyone in Ripple XRP knows about it. Ripple's plan is to be the CBDC, which means more of it can be printed, which means there's pause, stopping, they can roll back the chain. It's total control. It's literally just the central banking system, okay? It's like, that's why Bitcoin Maxis, they absolutely loathe XRP. They loathe, like they just can't stand Ripple because they literally just took the central banking system and they came and vampired off crypto. They're vampiring off BTC. Effectively, they are, okay? But this term, it could be like a bit inflammatory because like, what do you mean vampiring? Like, because it sounds like it's bad. Doesn't matter, man. Like, you're winning so far. It's an altcoin season. But really, are you winning so far? Like, XRP BTC's down for like many, many years. If you check XRP BTC, and we look at it right here, this is a monthly chart and opened in August of 2013. Opened here, you're still down 45% after 11 years. My gosh. So, yeah. Also interesting, BCB is going to get out here. He's going to get out here and he's done. So, how much distance is that from now? That is a 3.5x. Now, you might say, Sommi, from the bottom, that's an amazing return, 13x. Yeah, but Habibi, please, come here. This is dirt capitulation, you understand? People were long from here, okay? They were long. This is 2021. Look, this is 2020, okay? So people are finally back to like how they're barely on side. Like after all these years, they're on side. 26% against Bitcoin, which honestly is still good. Many coins are down, but I'm just telling you, like, you can't. I know it's tempting on a chart. Oh, I'm gonna buy the bottom. You can't do that, dude. You don't know. You've already expended all your bullets. You know what I mean? And by the way, they beat the SEC here. So like, imagine they beat the SEC. You see this monthly candle, and you're like, oh, okay, bottom's in. I'm gonna buy now. And then look what ends up happening. From the SEC win, I'm not even gonna do the top wick. I'm just gonna do the monthly close. After they beat the SEC, they dropped another 70% against Bitcoin. Far out, man. I know it's a tough game, isn't it? The volatility is extreme. So yeah, that's Ripple's plan. Ripple's plan is, and they've already done this with some governments, they want to be CBDC. They want the governments to have the partnerships with them, and then they make the tech for the governments, and the governments can issue the currency on the blockchain. It's honestly, it's not XRP is not even a real, it's not a blockchain. It's like, there's one, it's a centralized thing. It's a pyramid. It all goes to one server. Like, if you call it a blockchain, like, it's a database, you know, that, like, you know, it's part of, I guess, the crypto story. So it is what it is. But yeah, they do roll back all these things. They can have total control of these, which not, you know, some people, that's why Bitcoin Maxi, they throw the FUD out, bro. Okay, you've been winning against XRP for 7 years, dude. It's like, give them a year. give them a year to pump, please. Now, I have some very sexy special news as well, friends. The PulseChain core coins, I often visit them on Pulse Coin List. Okay, why? Now, Pulse Coin List, I love how the gentle sir, the creator, the founder, he watches my channel. So it's just like, it's just kind of funny. I just, like, from my perspective, I speak into this fluffy microphone and then things just happen out there. That's pretty much what's happening. Like, I said, hey, we need to make this font bigger and make the text thick and green. And then, like, 24 hours later, I was like, oh my God, there's been an update. Do you know, friends, I lost my mind yesterday when I was going, I lost my mind. These are simple things, right? I mean, like, I've always seen, like, on Instagram and stuff. I don't have Instagram. I have a TikTok and an Instagram, friends. Just for, like, my channel, because it was scammers that made accounts under me, and they're trying to, like, talk to everybody and say, you know, so I had to make a real one. And by the way, TikTok and Instagram don't even know I'm the real one, so the other ones are still out there. But on there, you know, there's always these memes and stuff. You know, there's memes that guys make about girls and that girls make about guys. Yeah, it's funny. There's always the girls ones. They're always amazed at how, like, to impress a man, like, it's the simplest, smallest little thing. Like, right now, I'm still going nuts over how thick this text is and how green. I'm like, woohoo! We're here to party! Right? Also, that meme is real, friends. You got an older, every man knows this. Like, nothing beats, like, a new pair of fresh socks as a present. Right? Whenever I get them, people think I'm, like, taking the piss. They feel a bit embarrassed because, like, oh, I want to spend more money and you get you more. You know, I'm like, no. This is exactly what I want. Soft, fluffy. They've still got that starchy smell and they've been folded over. That's the type of stuff. We live for that, friends. We live for that if you're a man. Now, what else we live for? If you go to the top right here, PulseChain core coins, okay, they're moving around. We need them to be much higher though. If you press on Sommi mode, now Sommi mode is now here, which is we have now, friends, there's a secret button here. If you press the secret button, Richard Hart's full core coins list has appeared now. Now, it gets controversial because, okay, pDAI, look, man, it depends how you call it. It depends how you want to think about it. Is it a coin he directly tells you to buy? Meh. I know he's got 50% plus of the supply of pDAI. We can see it. The big address has 12.5 billion out of 22.5. So it actually has minimum 55%. That's the actual number. So, like, I think if Richard owns 55% of a coin minimum that I can see in one wallet, I think it's a core coin to me. That's just me. It can be controversial. You can say other words, but suck on that. It's a sticker. Don't suck on it, friends. Also, you have the People's BTC, which is better than BlackRock BTC. See, this one doesn't even have an ETF yet. Oh, man. Can you imagine the triggering that's going to happen to the crypto industry if they heard me say that? If purple Bitcoin, friends, it's $1,600. Maybe it used to be $10, remember? I think when I was talking about it, it was like $200 or 150, and when it went down on the wBTC ratio. So if this thing just goes to like 10,000, oh, the triggering. Oh, I'm ready for it because I'm gonna make the purple BTC over the BlackRock BTC ratio. I'm going to chart it. Okay, find the way to chart it. And I'm just going to show the green arrows going up. And I'm just going to, all the Bitcoin guys, I'll be like, hey, this one doesn't even have an ETF yet. Look how early you are. Oh my God. Because that's what happens, friends. Because that's how the Twitter algorithm works. If people reply back just once, Twitter's algo goes, oh, thank you for using Twitter more often. I will now show you some messages from this person from time to time. They start appearing more. That's actually what happens. And you know what I know? I've actually seen this happen in real time. So I will make a post and I'll tag the creator and I'll say, hey, thanks for this or whatever. So what I'll notice is that person's never heard of me before. But then about 1 or 2 months later, this person on Twitter, they start saying exact same things I'm talking about in my videos. That's how I know. Oh, like, and here's the thing. They don't. Oh, but maybe I should shut my mouth. They're probably watching right now. Hello, friends. I won't name anybody, but I know what happens is I start appearing on their feed. Now, the Twitter algorithm is smart. It tries to like minimize their hatred and stuff out here. So it's got all the things. It's kind of interesting how it works on the background. It's almost like this AI learning to try keep someone engaged without pissing them off too much, but also it wants to piss them off just the right amount to keep them kind of like active. Now, DickWifButt is down here. My gosh, it's up 29%. This is gold. So obviously, friends, DickWifButt as well. Like obviously, we love all these coins. We have, you know, there's many fantastic coins. You have Pika from the Poker Center. This is pDAI at 1.8 cents. Now that confirms, by the way, it's up 10,000x from the bottom. Okay, so the bottom was 5 zeros and 1 8. 0018. It's like down around here. Okay, the bottom. That's beautiful as well. But this is DickWifButt. Okay, DickWifButt. This was a bottom thing here. Now, DickWifButt. It's made by Tangang, made by Too Spooky. It's fair launch, but it's just fair launches. He's like, he threw away the keys, friends. By the way, he had like 900,000. I think he literally had like $900,000 in the wallet based off the tokens at the time. At the top, he threw away the keys. I think he like burned it. He burned it or something. So DickButt, just to let you know. So friends, remember I've made many videos for your highest value content in crypto. Okay, memes that are older than Bitcoin, you got to pay attention in real life because they are really sticky in crypto. So DickButt, it's older than 2008. So it's literally as older than Bitcoin. This thing has been around. And why is it funny? So obviously DickButt, this is obviously Mr. Durkee Turkey dresses up like a real life DickButt. So it looks like a Pokemon. Okay, so you have a bit of like people. I get it, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're in the closet. Maybe you got a bit of like secret fetishes no one knows about. When these people see DickButt, the cute little DickButt, when they see it, okay, all they think about is they think about male genitalia, hairy, stinky, sweaty, nuts. That's all they're thinking about. But for the rest of us, everybody like in the new digital world, we don't think of male genitalia. We think of a Pokemon. That's why it's so cute and appealing. It's like a human interpretation of like a funny little Pokemon because like, you know, Pokemon fans, they're like little precious and stuff out here. That's why like DickButt is like a joke from Reddit, but that's why it's appealing to humans. Because it's like, hey, these are our precious jewels. You know what I mean? It's kind of, that's the same thing, right? And Richard Hart replied to Elon Musk with just a spinning DickButt as well. Also, funny, Richard is the long name version of Dick. So Richards, if you start saying, instead of someone calling someone Richard, they just call him Dick. That's actually a short name. So that's why it's like, it's kind of got this multi-layered meme. This is MemeCoin and fundamental analysis stuff out here. And that's why you can't just replicate these anywhere, right? That's why it's boomers. It's a gift, man. I'm here 18 hours a day. Like, I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be able to do this type of like strange, qualitative, weird things out here because there's no numbers. You know what I mean? There's no numbers. You know, you can use numbers and stuff here and there, but you end up finding out the numbers, they can be faked and they don't mean anything because like usually the numbers they look at, oh, we've got a lot of holders. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the holders goes up as the price goes up. The holders goes down as the price goes down. Like it doesn't prove anything, right? Oh, we got a lot of liquidity. Like anybody tries to game the numbers, you eventually come back to the same problem. Like you end up being just another altcoin. Okay, an altcoin that's trying to get believers like Bitcoin is an altcoin that's trying the right things. Okay, an altcoin that isn't trying to be like Bitcoin in terms of like getting people to be bum in hand and believe in the meme. An altcoin that's trying to like make an extreme amount of utility and quirks and like complicated stuff, they're always the ones you don't understand what the hell's going on. They're the ones that get first dumped in fear because no one has the bloody hell, like they can't understand, oh, is it going to rain tomorrow? Is it going to be sunshine? I don't know what's going on with this thing. They're the ones that usually get that people throw away and they never revisit. So I've actually got, friends, here the pWBTC. This is pWBTC. Remember, there are only 150,000 of these. Richard's got like 40,000 or something. Okay, minimum. He's probably, friends, he could have more on other wallets. I'm sure he does have other wallets. Okay, there's been a lot of like suspicious stuff out here with many coins. So it's right here. Look, I don't know if it's going to go to parity. I don't even know if doing this is like too much hopium. All I know is low supply. It's just like, you don't accidentally do that, man. You just, you know what I mean? Like, we know the P token, the conspiracies and stuff out here. There's a lot more flesh to it than an outsider would think. Now, friends, a lot of people are concerned. Now, why are they concerned? They're concerned because they're waiting. Like, I know from perspective, you see a lot of big news. And it's like, friends, even my juicy news lately, like bang, 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 good news. It was like, but why isn't it prices moving up? Why are we like still here? Why aren't altcoins and everything moving up? Look, my answer is, and I don't know anything, friends. All I know is that I've got a big gun here and I'm here to take out the bears. But my answer is the 4-year cycle is the most powerful thing of all. Okay? It's the most powerful thing of all. And like I've said to you, friends, I hope you've learned a lot, especially from my day and night cycle analogies. Like, you can be playing me like really cool music and I might really want to be into it. But bro, if you're playing it at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, right? We're sleepy. You know, like, hey man, can we listen to it like tomorrow night or at lunchtime or something? You know what I mean? You're sleepy. Yeah. Also, if I'm trying to like read you like a nighttime lullaby, but the sun's out, like beaming in your heads, and I've got this freaking disco ball that's literally like just spinning right here, right? And man, let's bring some strippers out. Okay, let's bring some strippers out, family strippers. So they're not actually stripping clothes; they're stripping something else, stripping off that little packet from the lollipops. Okay, so those types of family-friendly events. Yeah, you can't feel sleepy. You can't. You're stimulated. Like, there's lollipops here. Okay, you can hear the plastic and the noise and that spinning disco ball. You just can't, right? See, you just can't do it. Well, it's the same thing in the 4-year cycle, this global liquidity cycle thing that's going on. We're just not due to go up. Like, we're so close. We should be going up, but like, we're just, for some reason, it just won't. Now, when I say some reason, I'll just tell you something, okay? This, I can't believe it happens, but it does, okay? You got to think of like, okay, when we go up, there's only a certain amount of time we can actually accelerate. And that is that 100-day window. Now, I don't know why it's 100 days. It's 50 days to walk up and 50 days to make the euphoria. It happened in 2013 twice, Altseason Wave and 2 cycle. It happened in 2017. Okay, it was March, April, May, and then we're in June. It's around 100 days. And then it happened as well, Altseason Wave 2 at the end of 2017, December, and then January. I literally know these off by heart. All of these are the others BTC. And I know the Mania and stuff that was happening at these times, not just from the ones I was there as well. So this is literally it, friends. It's about this 100 days. I don't know why. It's like, for some reason, it's just 100 days and then 100 days. Okay, it is what it is. And you would think by now there's some sort of efficient pricing for the market. We're like, look, bro, let's not go up really fast for 100 days. Let's go up over 200 days, a bit slower, but get to the same distance. In altcoins, they still don't do that. That's really crazy, man. It's nuts to me. Like, this is the 4th cycle, bro. Habib, it's the 4th cycle. We still don't price it effectively, okay, in terms of timing. Which means, look, it's scary, it's spooky, but also it's an edge for you and me. So if you reverse engineer what I say, what I'm effectively telling you is we are destined to top out somewhere in these Altseason 1 and 2 waves, okay? My interpretation is, like, I'm just guessing here, that we're going to end at the end of this year, December or January next year, the final euphoria. And like, we can't start early and then have a long 9-month gap of nothing and then begin again. Like, it's never done that in the crypto cycles. It goes like it. I think we have an Altseason Wave 1, 6 months, Altseason Wave 2, Euphoria to Euphoria. Now, trust me, it's really spooky. It's really weird. Like, I'm always wondering why. And like, I'll just show you. Like, look at this, friends. It's actually, look at this. From Euphoria Wave, the actual peak, the big wave is about 220 days. Okay, this is 2017. And then this was Dogecoin Mania, 220 days peak. You see, it's around the same thing. You're like, what? What the hell? Yeah, man. Isn't that crazy? Look, what? How does that happen? Different cycles, different interest rates. Now, you might say, Sommi, did it even work for 2013? Yes. I went back and I found out Ripple launched at the Euphoria peak on exchanges of 2013 Altseason Wave 1 and Litecoin as well. So and that was in April. I think it was in April when the first launch was. So if you go from April 2013 to November 2013, which was the Altseason Wave 2 peak, it was about 200 days. It's about 7 months times 30 is about 200 days. That's nuts, man. Look, what's going on here? How come Euphoria to Euphoria is 200 days, like 3 out of 3 times? I don't know, friends. Which it kind of like, isn't it weird, man? Isn't it weird? Doesn't matter what the news is. Donald Trump, Bitcoin spot ETF, Ethereum spot ETF, digital Bitcoin strategic reserve. They don't actually matter, bro. They're all like programmed into the cycle. This simulation, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why crypto is like the most pure aspect of this. See, it doesn't happen in stocks and all these because they have a lot of fugazi. They've been obfuscating and stuff over time, okay? So what does that mean, fans? Look, if we peak out in, say, June here, and then you walk forward 220 days, there you go, January. That might actually be it. I've just got a circle here because it's some sort of the window here. But yeah, that it might be. It could be like June, and then January. That is like 220 days again. Euphoria to Euphoria from that peak on it. That's strange. But basically, it's like I feel we're destined to have the best Christmas of our lives. This Christmas is coming up at the end of this year. Because everyone's friends and family would be like, dude, you've been talking about this crypto scam for all these years, and I just heard everybody in the world's getting rich without me. Should I get in now? You know, so even though I'm going to be saying, look, man, I don't even know what to say at that point. You know, I don't know what to say. Like, I know you're going to get in. Look, this is the thing. When it comes to family at the end of the year, if you tell them, be careful, it doesn't matter because they are going to know someone who like buys XRP at $8 and then sells it at $12 and makes 50% on their $100,000. And they're like, hey, you cost me $50,000. But they're going to think like that as well. And they're not going to be around long enough because you got to wait till the next Christmas of everything collapsing. But you know, they don't understand the pain. So they think, oh yeah, I would have lost all my money. But no, you still cost me that money. I would have sold because they think they would have sold everything. So that's why. But I still think we have this December is literally the greatest Christmas ever. And everyone in the world, because you can't wipe the smile off your face. You're like, wow, we're actually pumped all this year. It's been great. And then that builds FOMO in everyone else. And they come out and they do the final burst. You know, that's what happened in 2017 cycle. December 2017, okay, Bitcoin hits 20K, XRP starts moving up, Ethereum, everything. And then the FOMO built up so much. The final supermassive explosion was January in 2018. And you can see it like right here. See Ethereum. Here comes December. They're like, oh, look at that, man. Ethereum in 2 weeks does a freaking double. Goes up to $1,400. Actually, this is not the real Ethereum price, man. Ethereum traded at $1,400. It actually traded at it traded at $1,400. This is just, I guess, this weekly close somewhere, $1,158. But it actually, maybe that $1,400 would have been, there's big like Korean won spreads that were like the currency exchange was like so out of whack. People were buying a $1,400 ETH, which kind of explains it actually, because the price action of Ethereum suggested $1,000 was near the top. You know, and then you have his XRP as well. XRP, it starts moving up into, here we go. Christmas XRP hits $3.20. Look at that, January. And look at that, it's still high by 15, because I know you're just seeing like these weekly charts, but if you go back and you just see all the euphoria here, this is what it's probably going to be like. Like, oh my gosh, bro, can we get this for one of our coins, please? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is still high to them. You see, it's still high, even though it's 11th of January. So Corridanzo, Tron, all of these. You get that? That was like, but if we repeat that again, friends, it's going to be like so simple to read. It's like, okay, the final alt, like how contrarian would that be, by the way, at the beginning, middle of this year, if we haven't moved up and we're still in the cruel summer? And I'm like, don't worry, in Christmas, we're all going to get everybody in the world in. They're just going to come in and thrash it in. Also, if that does happen, it will be an interesting dynamic because once again, okay, friends, if others BTC is up moving into, so this is January right now. If others BTC, it will be, hopefully, it will be like still up here. I do foresee big channels, them saying, what bear market? Donald Trump's just buying, strategic reserve. What? There's no bear market. We're still got another year to go. The Fed is lowering rates and all these other things. And I'm just, you know. So that's why it all depends on the euphoria, friends. It's not actually about you and I think. It depends on the prices that we get to see. And we see when people get confident, they buy the altcoins. So that's why Randy Boo asked, I can't understand how this market has not gone absolutely parabolic. That's why what I've shown you, that the question on everyone's mind today. That's why the whole theme of my video for you today was the reason why crypto has not gone parabolic is because it's following 2017. It's going to finish late. Late compared to your last cycle, or my last cycle, or our last cycle from 2021. 2021 was over in May. Yeah. We might find our cycle's done December, January. We might find it. It's not a lengthening super cycle. No. It's that 2021, we got scammed. Evil scum scamming Chinese Winnie the Pooh trash President Xi Chinese government scammed us by dumping Bitcoin minus 55% F2 pool, you pieces of trash. Those scum filthy miners. Yes, they all did the insider dirty on us. Soy Bankman Fried, I got no words for that. Trash, lactating man boob, vegan. Vegans, you're okay, vegans, but just like I gotta rail on him for 15 seconds. Gotta let some anger out. You soy boy cost us the bull market by dumping the Bitcoin. So we had that as well. See, friends, and then we had Joe Biden. We didn't even know. Can't even tell you what day it is. Somehow they got him in, rigged the election for Trumpo. We had Mark Zuckerberg. He wasn't into peeping back then. So you see how they had like these three evil forces. That's what gave us the 6 red monthly candles of 2021. So it's outside of our control now, but that was the anomaly, by the way. That was the anomaly. That was not the norm, but we've had so much PTSD. Now people think that's the norm. I've also saw Shiny Boo and a few of you others friends who've said to me, Sommi, if we do what you say, does that mean we break diminishing gains? Kind of, because we are kind of diminishing. It's just that we run for a bit longer. Okay, so if we stop, I guess, in May of this year, we diminished. If we stopped in March, April, May, June, wherever Altseason Wave 1 stops out, we have diminished. If we keep going, which I think we will, it depends on what you want to say. What did we diminish? Like, yeah, I guess you could say that. Or maybe it was just an epic curse in a bad way of 2021 as well. I think if you think about numbers like that, friends, just learn this from me, okay? Do you know how many times, like, because I know the stock market, the Ponzi S&P, it only does like 8 or 9% per year. But there's been some years, this piece of trash, it's done like 19%. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a bubble. It's not, it keeps going. You see what I mean? So like, if you're just always looking at this average and diminishing return stuff, it can lead you into some problems. Luckily for us, we have like this edge. Our edge is, hey man, I guess we seem to be following 2017 cycle and people don't believe it yet. Only the believers believe it. Have you noticed that? The believers believe it. PTSD people don't believe it whatsoever because they're all ready to dump. So, you know, what happened in 2017? Well, altcoins started to move in Feb and March and then peaked in June. ETH BTC concluded Altseason Wave in June. Then Altseason Wave 2 concluded in January next year. Perhaps we will do the same. Remember, I have that special treat. I have the MemeCoin SuperBowl prophecy. So if you type in SuperBowl into my videos here, I have prophecy. MemeCoin SuperBowl for Feb 2026. So I feel, man, that's going to be wild if I get that one right. That, by the way, listen, if we get a MemeCoin SuperBowl prophecy fulfilled, I'm going to start actually putting on net shorts, like actual leverage shorts. Okay, because that's totally the end at that point. Don't think about that yet, though, okay? I shouldn't have even said that because I don't want anyone to even think about any stuff like that. That's how everyone blows themselves. So my prophecy is that, now it's funny, just to show you, friends, because I'm here 18 hours a day, dude. Do you know, so the NFL, the Super Bowl in Feb 2022, they had crypto. Do you know that at the bottom down here, they changed their policy and they go, no more crypto. That's how down crypto went. They totally regret it. Everyone lost their money because you had Luna, stable coins, depegging, everything went to zero. Okay. That was down here. And then my tweet is up saying NFL, and I tagged them. I go, you're a bottom signal. I still got it on Twitter. I made a video for you, I think a month or two ago talking about it. So I actually said NFL, thank you for the bottom signal. And they were a bottom signal. But that's going to be wild, man. If the next thing that appears is we're going to see remember, they happen in 2026. Because, friends, one of you asked as well, this is interesting too. They said, Sommi, why don't they have the MemeCoin SuperBowl this year? And oh my God, I hope it doesn't. Let's not manifest it. Friends, we're not going to talk about manifesting. Not this one, otherwise it's all over, maybe. It's because these TV, they're normies, man. Like, you need it to work for a consistently long period of time to get you hooked in. That's why. They only play momentum. Momentum for them is like, oh, maybe things are going down, up. It's not enough for them. They got to get trapped. That's the game. So if crypto just goes up this whole way and then we get some sort of MemeCoin SuperBowl launch here, I think you'll know that everybody in the world. So it's not nefarious or anything, friends. What would that mean? It means everyone in the world is like priced it in now. Who else is left to buy? Like, we made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Okay, so that's important. But for now, we got to get the world in, right? How do we get the world in? Well, the price will do the talking. Like, subscribe, BTC Ratios, and all. Catch you in the next one.